Good morning and welcome back to Incompetence Rising. I'm your host Alex and we are getting back into the long dark. Oh, thank you, Jeebus. The audio's working. Cool. So, in our last episode, I found the meds. I found the meds that we need to go help our trapper friend. And I am... Oh, that's right. Hold on. 90%. Let's do matches. Okay, I was about to stroll back out into the darkness and start making my way back to save What's-His-Face. I'm gonna drink this soda, fill up on both Drinky Poo and calories. Okay, so Hunter Trapper guy is dying and I intend to save him. So we gotta start moving. Boot, scoot, and boogie and all that jazz. The issue is there's a bear between us and him.
I'd better check in on that old trapper.
Oh, this looks terrible. Oh no! Alright. I'm not even gonna see the bear coming. This might be the worst idea I've ever had. Lucky the bear won't see me coming either. Hold on, map. Doot. Mystery Lake. Supply cache. Hold on. Let's get into this truck real quick. Okay, we're warming up in here. Newsprint, don't care. Search the glove box. What do I got?
Thank goodness.
I'll take that. Take that. Nothing. Nothing. Man, I really did not approach this planning on, how do I sleep in here? Can I sleep in here? Okay, we're gonna rest for an hour. See if the storm dies down a little bit. We are warmer in here. It is somehow worse. Okay, let's sleep for 2 hours. Okay, so the idea is I've got a bunch of supply caches along the way. What? Huh. Hold on. Okay, this is much better. I can live with this. I've got a bunch of supply caches along the way, those caches being the stuff in the tower and the stuff at the cabin. So I just need to make do with what I have. So let's check drinks. Gonna drink you. Okay. Yeah, just gonna make do with what I have on hand and hope that it is enough to keep me alive. I don't want to waste all these bullets. I do have 32 of them, though, so if I run into wolves, I can just gun them down. Issue is I don't want to wear out the rifle because I haven't found a rifle cleaning kit yet. Let's check in here real quick. Anything cool? Nope, nothing. Have I already searched this vehicle? Guess not. I have 52 matches? That's a lot. I'm gonna take that flare. Useless. Nope. Said it was empty. Search metal container.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Nothing, nothing, nothing. I guess I'll take that. Something back here. Tin of coffee. That's useful. Empty first aid kit. Very useful. Okay. Let's get out of the trailer. Wait. Did... I went backwards? God, I'm dumb. God, I successfully looked left, looked right, somehow went the wrong direction. And here I am, still stupid. Gee, why does it look like the same truck that I searched? I don't know, maybe because I already did. Do I want to know what he was running from? Hopefully he was just running from me. Certainly not trying to fight the bear right now. I mean, I will if I have to, but... Wow, it is dark. Sorry, I'm looking at the recording in comparison to, like, my screen. Very dark. I hope you guys can actually see this. I guess I could bed down in that train until the sun comes back up. Maybe the daggum wolf will piss off. Hey, it's my old sweater I abandoned here. Alright. We'll get a fire going. Stay warm for a little bit. Sleep for a smidgen. Let's add some fuel, I guess. Add fuel, add fuel, add fuel, add fuel, add fuel, add fuel. And a couple of reclaimed woods. Alright. Metal container, don't care, don't care. And let's set down the bedroll. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Feels like it's still burning.
Did I really? God, I'm dumb. I don't even know what time it is.
That hurts so much.
Hour and 11 minutes.
The pain.
Man, I'm dumb. What have I done to myself? First aid. Let's do this antiseptic on a campfire burn.
Why didn't that work?
Do a bandage. treatment didn't do anything.
Damn it.
That didn't do anything. I'm just wasting treatments over here. Eat the peaches. Still not pleasant out there. Banged up pork and beans. Dusty can of peaches. Well. Yeah, I'll heat up the coffee. Sleep one more hour. Fire will be out by then. I'll drink my coffee and we'll roll out. Let's pick that up. Which way am I going? This way. Alright. Much brighter now. Also, my character's definitely wearing gloves. Why am I not wearing gloves when I look at my hands? Oh, you're nothing. Okay, yes, I did debate going after the mystery stash that's out by the lake. This one. Mystery Lake Supply Cache. I did debate going after that, but I've decided to prioritize trying to save the Trapper. James will not tell me if it's possible for the Trapper to die or not, or if taking too long will, kill him. So I'd rather not kill the Trapper with my own stupidity by getting greedy and going after supplies that I definitely don't have, the space to carry. Let's just hope we can make it back to the mystery cabin. We'll get to the cabin, little wood on the fire, heat up some more stuff. I didn't even read how many minutes that takes to break down. I'm kind of just doing. I honestly kind of expected to run into the bear by now. I'm pleasantly surprised I haven't. Nope, can't get in there. That would have been cool. Lookout's up there. I'm gonna bypass the lookout. I've got enough stuff on me that I shouldn't need to stop there. If the weather was bad, I would. But I will stop at the mystery cabin to warm up, resupply, and then keep moving. Temperature is dropping very slowly for me right now, if you look at the bottom left of the screen. And that's pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I haven't had to worry about the wolves. Maybe it's because the storm just recently stopped. I bet if the storm was still going, they wouldn't even mess with me. I'll test that theory one day, and it'll get me killed. Went all the way here to investigate a rock. That's a good-looking rock. Alright, camp office is right down the road. We can swing in there real quick. I have a funny feeling the closer I get to the counselor... Not the counselor. Sorry, I got camp on the brain. The closer I get to the trapper, the more likely I am to be attacked by the bear. I bet he's just waiting for me. Now the question is this an evasion kind of game I'm playing, or am I going to have to try and kill it? Okay. Potbelly stove, let's start a fire.
Come on.
Come on. Alright.
That's done.
Let's add some fuel. Add those. Toss in all the sticks. Okay, wolf quarter. Let's go ahead and harvest you. Yum. Eat it. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Cook some more. Past that sweet, sweet time. Alright, sun is now going to be up. Gonna take that. I'll leave you. And we will... Where'd I put the supplies in this place? Are you in here? Nope, you're not in there. You must be upstairs. Why am I still running this? Am I retarded? Oh my god, I've used so much fuel. Oh man, I wasted a lot of lantern fuel. Ugh. I guess I didn't leave that much supplies here. Thought for sure I did, but clearly not. I may have made a mistake coming here instead of the watchtower. Okay, well. I'm gonna switch you out. Because you... still have fuel! Yay! Not completely retarded, just mostly. Fresh guts, wolf pelts, cool. Alright, well, that's still curing. Let's get back to that old man. Delicious and refreshing. Okay, so now we need to make it through these woods all the way back to the cabin. Beautiful day. Now everything's looking good. take some sticks. Just to make sure I have some fire making. Hey, look, a wolf. Hello, Mr. Wolf. Are you gonna give me trouble, or are you just gonna be another corpse on my path to success? You better stay away. Looks like he wasn't even interested in me. I'm okay with that. No, I'm heavy again. I hope I still have herbal tea at the other place. That would actually be super useful. Herbal tea and a bandage might just be what I need. At least according to that menu I was reading. We'll go south-ish. Deadfall area. Certainly a lot of deadfall here. Deadfall being all the sticks on the ground. Back on my old property, we used to go around and collect up all the deadfall, and I would just burn a good amount of that in the wood stove. Made for good kindling, and you can also use the smaller stuff in the compost. Okay, we're gonna go up this hill. Not optimal. But I've had worse ideas. Where is this bear? Birds, which means something's dead over there. That's the tree where I searched a corpse the other day. Careful. Maybe I should drop some stuff. I'm not trying to break my ankles. So close, yet so far. I'm gonna make it. Question is the bear gonna show up and try to stop me? I honestly expected to run into him by now. This game isn't exactly, like, combat-oriented. I mean, I guess it is to an extent. It's just not user-friendly in its combat. So, if I gotta start fighting bears... Oh. It's not gonna be easy. I could just rush the door. Hope the bear doesn't kill me. Alright, there's the cabin. I'm almost there. I didn't notice the graves. Maybe that's why he's hunting the bear. Did it take your family? I made it. Hey, big guy, you still alive? Yeah, that's how quick medicine works.
Oh, shit.
You're welcome.
That's smart. Take it easy. You're pretty banged up. You're probably a bit delirious, too. I just gave you a shot of some heavy antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while, but it'll help. And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? We don't have time. We need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend, asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it?
Maybe.
I know a bit about radios. It's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Ah, damn it! Well, the parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
What could it be?
Something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. That bear's out there, hunting us. He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out, getting supplies, finding help. Eventually, he'll either get us, or starve us out. Ah! Oh. I gotta lay down. Help me back to the bed.
You got it, buddy. You're my new best friend. Okay. Hey. Boop. Bop. Boop. Someone to talk to. Alright, buddy.
The dam was pretty busted up, like you said.
The place was cracked open by the quake years ago and never recovered. It was already half dead at the time.
Meaning?
The dam dates back to the 60s. Industrialists from the mainland wanted to use it to power a mining town he was planning to build. But the bottom fell out of the price of coal. And he had to abandon those plans. Some fool tried to get it running again in the 80s. But then the forest talkers got involved, and that was the end of it. Pretty sure the Quakes finished the job once and for all.
Forest talkers? Oh, good. That's an option.
So, who are the forest talkers?
Eco-terrorists. Activists, some call them. Depends on who you talk to, I guess.
Why are they out here?
Well, they've been active for years. They come, go. Mostly here to throw a wrench in the works for a variety of resource projects, mining, forestry mainly. They want Great Bear to remain a pristine wilderness.
You don't sound like you agree.
Oh, I've no love for industry. But this is the way of the world. You have something they want. They take it. Nothing much you can do to stop it.
Well, judging by what I saw in the dam, I'd say the forest talkers are still active.
Well, that's good news for you. Keep your eyes open for supply caches they might have left behind.
Can you tell me anything about where we are?
Well, this whole area takes its name from Mystery Lake nearby. It's kind of a wilderness preserve, though you wouldn't know it from the logging trucks. Not much around there, apart from some lake cabins that'll be locked up for the season. You've already seen the dam. Railroad passes through the area. Trains come through once in a while. Fewer every year. The whole area's mostly dead. Most of the year.
You sound like you like it that way.
Yeah, I sure do.
So, no other people living out here?
You gotta understand. The collapse destroyed Great Bear. There's nothing here to stay for. You meet anyone out here? Chances are they're hiding from something. Or someone.
And you? Why are you here?
I have my reasons.
What's this unfinished business between you and the bear?
Ah, me and the old bear. Every time we meet, we make a little trade.
And what do you trade?
Each other's blood, mostly.
Sounds like a losing proposition.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. For one of us.
The main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
Ha! You won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important to me. A woman. She may have passed through here a few days ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton. Then... I'm not sure.
Well, the roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Well, you won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
The woman I'm looking for. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance Mills. You know it?
Yeah. Shit-Nothing Town, north part of the island.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I know it.
We were on our way there, my passenger and I, when we crashed. I need to find a way to get there, or contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. Even the wildlife's acting strange. But I might have an idea.
What do you mean the wildlife's acting strange?
You live out here long enough, you get a sense for the patterns in nature. Right now, patterns are broken. Critters aren't behaving the way they should. It's like they're spooked or something. No, not spooked. But changed somehow. Best way I can say it is, things don't feel right.
You said you had an idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a long shot. But I may know how we can find out about your friend.
I'm listening.
This shortwave, I use it to keep an ear open for what's going on.
So how do we get the radio working?
There's no reason I can see why it shouldn't be working.
Well, what about more parts? Or another radio?
We might find another radio. But I think I have a better idea. Problem is, it's no use with the old bear out there. Your path to a working radio, and our survival, is through that bear. We have to find a way to deal with him first.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear. But you're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So...
That's because the old bear, he's special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him. A special bear like that needs special magic to bring him down.
Magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic, but we need the old knowledge. The old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story.
That handle would be so hot.
About one of the original settlers of this place. Spence. Story goes something like this. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his young family in tow. For generations, the family had been traders in the Hudson's Bay Company. Old voyageur stock, they say. Hard people. Survivors. One day, A bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn. Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. A week later, a hired hand goes missing. And they find him. Just a body. Ravaged. Spence fears for his wife and kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Something in the family history. Spence gets some men together for a hunting party. They go out into the muskeg and track something big for days. Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away. Like it's made of stone. They call it the demon bear after that. Wife's dying now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her. Eating her soul. He can't get anyone to join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear. Like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the muskeg, disappears for days, and then one morning, the wife's fever breaks. But nothing from Spence. Some men go out looking for him, and they find him. Half dead, blood all over him, body torn almost in two. The bear's work. The last thing he says is, "Spear stole the bear's soul. My wife is now free." And then he's gone.
So, did he kill the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear, or any other, again. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge. Just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it? The story of the demon bear and the spear stealing its soul?
No, of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories sometimes have truth hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet can't. I'm convinced.
Can you settle for
A
6?
spear's the way to kill that bear. And you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're gonna survive the winter. The old hunting lodge is still there. A couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way, through the muskeg, and you'll find it. If the spear's there, get it. It might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me worry about the radio. Now, let me rest. Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Right.
Ah! There's a lot of goodness on the floor. Alright, folks, thank you for joining me on another wonderful episode of Incompetence Rising as we play our way through The Long Dark. I look forward to playing some more with y'all in the future, but until I get around to that... Oh, cold. I am freaking tired. So, I'm gonna find something else to do with the rest of my day, and I hope to catch y'all on a sunnier day. Adios. Gotta make sure to save the game. Yeah, come on, come on.